Hey guys, before we start this episode, I just want to let you know that this episode is brought to you by Wild Bill Soda, the soda with a purpose. It's owned and operated by our men and women in the military, and if you want to get your hands on their wonderful beverages and other products, just go to wildbillsoda.com, put in our code TrueStoryBro in the checkout, and get your mug on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another frightening, another scary, another spooky episode of Saturday Night Nightmare. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is the place for all your scary, kooky, spooky needs when it comes to movies. Mm-hmm. We react and review to all of them. Some of them you liked, some of them you hated, but you still watched
it. Thank you.
Thank you, though. We like that. Anyway, we're going to be together watching something that none of us have seen.
But I've heard that it's pretty good. I know nothing about it. I just know the name.
Yes.
We are watching the 1980 classic, The Changeling. It's a supernatural thriller.
It's quoted one of the scariest movies ever made for its time.
Well, chilling.
Scariest movies ever made.
Where?
One of the scariest movies ever made.
Oh, look at that. Okay. I just needed to read one more sentence over.
Yes, and it is also one of the most chilling thrillers of all time for its time when it came out. But according to IMDb,
it has 7.2 out of 10. It's got 4.5 stars.
On
Shudder.
We're going to be watching what people call a supernatural thriller classic of the 1980s, called The Changeling, of course. I don't know really much about this movie, to believe it or not. Usually I have my info about movies before I watch them, but not this one. This one was just one of those, hey, going through the Rolodex and boom, let's pick it.
Yes.
But yeah, which we like doing sometimes. We try not to do it too much because sometimes we get flops, and sometimes we get good ones. But this was one of those movies that does have merit to it. Mm-hmm. This movie is very well known in the horror world. A lot of horror movie buffs know of this movie, and they do recommend to see it if you are into the supernatural and all that other stuff. So it's a good movie to watch, to kind of be inspired and see where the supernaturalness kind of elevated from that point. Anyway, since we don't have much info on it, we're just going to really watch the movie and see where it brings us. So, without further ado, guys,
The Changeling. Uh-oh. Oh, he's moving in slow-mo. You know something's bad's gonna happen.
That's how they fucking start this movie? What the?
Wow.
This piece of shit house. To rent?
Historical Preservation Society.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Commander Woman. Why don't you hop in?
Oh, beautiful.
Sorry to disturb your composing. That's all right, Mr. Tuttle. This has already been composed. There's a man at the front wants to deliver a water storage tank. Says you called him.
dokie.
You managed to do any writing?
I didn't even know I had a bathroom like this.
I know, right?
Oh!
Oh.
He's like, nope.
Still kind of in shock.
Why should anyone object?
That house is not fit to live in.
Oh.
No one's been able to live in it. It doesn't want people.
And there has been trouble in the house before.
And then you walk away
Uh-huh.
and don't say anything. I hate people who do that. Like, just tell me the whole story, please. Damn. It ain't even my fault. It's that other girl's fault for freaking rushing all the paperwork. Her ass should have got fired for not giving me the damn house.
Oh.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
I would like to cancel the lease, please.
Somebody didn't put this on right, and I just got a bath. Don't do anything stupid. Well, shit. And it's wet.
You die in this house. Why do you remain in this house, Joseph? How did you die?
I mean,
Joseph, did you die in this house?
Oh shit.
and he went back upstairs now.
Are you the child killed by the cold car? No. What is your name?
Joseph.
Joseph, did you die in this house? How did you die? How did you die?
How did you die? How did you die?
That's the banging he hears. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I really am digging this.
This is interesting. It's a new kind of.
It is such a slow burn, but it's a really good simmer.
Yeah.
Michael. Isn't that it's the senator's name.
What is it?
Yep.
Oh my.
Boy fingers.
Oh.
It's a ham. What?
Oh, he was looking for the medal.
Mm.
Little boy's giving it to him. Making it easier for him to find.
Wow. This is interesting because it's like
It's a whodunit.
it's a murder mystery with a supernatural twist.
Yup.
It's like, oh yeah, now you found my burial spot. Here's a little extra.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Holy shit, the fucking cop is dead! It's funny, that cop looks like the main bad guy from Enter the Dragon.
Uh-huh.
Yo, that's the same house they used in the TV show The Arrow.
Okay, maybe.
It's precisely the same house. I know the entrance and that sliding door and all of that. I'll put a picture up and show it. Oh. What the?
Where did the fire come from? Interesting effect, though.
That was a different twist on supernatural like thriller right there. And it's something I didn't think that I would actually fully enjoy. I actually really enjoyed this movie. It was a slow burn thriller, but it kept you going because, like you said, it was like a whodunit type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the twist.
Yeah, I really, I had a feeling just from the name that it had some sort of switched at birth sort of situation, because if you look at fairy legends, even back in old Celtic and old English lore, there was always this fear of the changeling.
Yeah.
Which was when the fairies would change out a human baby with a fairy baby or an imp or something, and then keep the human child for themselves.
Right.
So I had a feeling it was some sort of switched thing, but that was really cool. The music was haunting throughout the whole thing. And again, you hit the nail on the head when you said that it's about a haunted composer. That score has to match that. It's this, it's this
eerie.
Yeah.
And especially with a distraught composer father.
It has to have that level of sadness,
right.
which it was there, and then it got more as he found out more about Joseph,
right.
And then it got more intense.
It really did.
As the story went on, and we found out about the senator was actually the kid that got switched in, and
not gonna lie, man, I caught myself jumping a few times.
I did. It got me once or twice.
I was like, wait, I shouldn't be jumping from something this old, but it's caught me off guard. And
I'll tell you what creeped me out was the voices, the kid's voice.
Yeah.
Because it was just this, it wasn't like the sound of a regular young boy's voice, but it was just like this, oh, my father. And it had like just that eerie cadence that it just kind of sent chills up your spine. Wheelchair.
Attack of a fucking wheelchair, yeah.
Well, when they first see it up at the top of the stairs, when like the woman is just like, oh my god, and we see it there, I literally got goosebumps when I saw that, which was pretty neat.
Especially when you think of the 1980s, man, like a lot of those scenes were fucking like really scary.
Yeah.
And like, does it hold up to now? No, but
I actually think it did.
I mean, but like when it comes to appreciating something like this, it does get to you. Because if a regular person who likes horror movies, just like them, who actually saw this now, they would be like, eh. But an appreciator of horror and of horror movies would actually adore this movie, and a lot of people do, especially who are like directors of horror movies and all those types of people. They put this movie on the list as one of those movies you just have to see, especially if you're a movie filmmaker, because it has timing.
It has timing.
Great timing.
The cinematography was great. I liked how in a lot of spots the camera was moving as though we were in
the POV of the spirit.
Yeah, exactly. We were the spirit's eyes. And then but I mean, going back to what you were saying is I guess modern movie watchers are so used to things with like paranormal just being in your face, constant jump scare, things like that, that this is an art.
Yes.
This was art. And that art form has sort of kind of gone by the wayside.
Very much.
And the only place where I have seen the mixture of in your face and art is Conjuring.
Okay.
Because it does have that nice mix of just regular suspense and storytelling, and boom, there's your jump scare.
But that's the key word you also said too, storytelling.
Yeah.
A lot of modern paranormal movies, they almost forget the whole factor of telling a story.
And a lot of them, it's basically like a slasher flick, but with jump scares instead of slashers.
But like not like this one, which was to me unique. Especially, it's like a supernatural detective film in a way.
Yep.
Because I love the fact on how the child was literally helping
solve its own murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even down to, hey, I know what you're trying to find. Here it is. And you're just like...
Yeah. I love, like the chain. He's, like, scooping through the dirt looking for the metal, and then he can't find it. And then the spirit literally just makes it come up through the dirt like a friggin' worm.
But, again, this movie was very unexpected. It had a lot of WTF moments, especially the beginning. The beginning blew my top off. My brain melted and then exploded because I did not even see that coming. Like, even I thought like it was gonna almost narrowly get them, but I didn't know that I forgot that the car was gonna be in the way and just with the truck hitting the car and then the other, and then I was like, oh my God. And then you jumped, well, not jumped, but you like kind of got disturbed and shocked with the reveal of the death.
With the drowning scene, that kills you.
And then, oh man, it got me. It kind of shook me still. Like, just I was like, I couldn't like really move when I saw the scene when he found the skeleton hand of the kid. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy though. Like this movie, it deserves the stars that it was given.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yes, it is one of the scariest movies of its time ever made, and it is one of the more chilling supernatural thrillers. I do give it that.
It was haunting.
Yeah.
It was definitely haunting. I mean, I'd give it 7 screams.
I give it 7. Okay, I can do 7.
You know, with the beautiful cinematography, the beautiful sound work.
Yeah.
And actually the sound effects too. Like, you know, when he starts hearing that banging and then we find out it's the kid banging against the side of the metal tub when he's getting drowned. Yeah. And I was like, that's insane.
Every single piece of breadcrumb that was shown throughout the house, which is the sounds that you hear, the water being running, and all that stuff, it all came into fruition. And you finally saw why all that came to be.
Yep.
Oh man. So you heard it, guys. 7 out of 10. If you want
screams.
Yeah. 7 out of 10 screams. If you guys want to check this movie out, go to Shudder if you have it.
Yep.
And check this movie out. It is the Changeling, the 1980 version. There's going to be many more. There's other ones on there, but
there is a Changeling movie that had Angelina Jolie, but it wasn't.
But the
same
Changeling,
thing. Yeah, no.
The 1981. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Of course, you can, like I said, if you want to watch this yourself, go to Shudder. Shudder has wonderful horror, picks for every single person who's into any single thing in the horror genre.
It's got foreign, it's got paranormal, it's got slasher, it's got a lot of stuff.
Everything. So we suggest you do check that out. No, they are not our
sponsoring
sponsor,
us.
But I would love that to happen.
That would be amazing.
Check us out, Shudder, please.
Yeah.
But yeah. But anyway, guys, that seemed like a really good another check on our book for something that we've seen together and something that we haven't seen before.
Yep.
And I was kind of excited about it. At first I was kind of like, iffy about it, but then I'm glad we watched it. So yeah, there we go. So again, if you like videos like this, hit the like, and if you're new, subscribe, and make sure you comment down below for more feedback, so we know what movies you like us to watch, or if you just have feedback on the show, or you just want to say hi to either of us. Until then, guys, Keep it real.
Keep it spooky.
But keep it real
Real
spooky.
spooky.
See you next week. I can't get up.